Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce, glad to have you with us. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's the away team going up against the home team. And that's it for now. Let's send you out to...
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And for the home team, shot clock at 5. Number 6. Missed inside. Second shot opportunity. Misses from short range.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Back to Miller. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but one thing that really stands out is the quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
And at the end of the day, Steve, you just have to respect his overall defensive acumen. I mean, it's not just one thing he does well at that end. He knows how to guard from A to Z.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
Number 6. 2 shots. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the opposing defense and open things up by using their ability to knock down long-range shots. Success from the perimeter will translate to success on the inside. Those were his words to me, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
I definitely can appreciate their approach with the 3 ball.
Now, here is Miller. And the pass to Rosario. And he nails the jumper.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Number 34, a special move before the shot. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Passes it to Rosario. Clock at 6. Gets it to go.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. No good. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Back to Miller. Pass to Rosario. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Offensive rebound, number 6. Great D that time from Rosario. And they're moving it up. From past the arc, that's good.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
The visitors with the ball. They trail by 3. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Down low. No luck. Good D by Miller. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The shot will not go. Shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. 124 left here in the opening quarter. Number 21, the top of the key jumper is on the mark. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Santos, and that one's good.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with a defender draped all over, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And you know what, Steve? We also have to talk about his shooting. I mean, the fact that he copes with tight D better than anyone is something to make note of. His percentage stays the same, and if he's wide open, he's automatic.
Fires from deep. Number 7. The second chance effort, no good at the rim. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now here's King, guarded closely. 6 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The home team up 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve. I think challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Guys, Otto Porter comes from a basketball family. He wore his mom's jersey number growing up, then switched to his father's number 35 upon being drafted. And he kept it in the family in one other way. He never played in the AAU system and just worked out against his own family. Tough family, and it's worked out for him, guys.
Yeah, Doris, a versatile defender and a smart role player. He's been a very nice addition. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Santos. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Number 14, blocked. Santos, the pass to Bates. Number 25. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Number 2, the finger roll finish at the bucket.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment. He has to be concerned with all the missed shots. I mean, it happens to every team, but you have to find a way to keep being productive even when you go through a shooting drought.
He might be trying to tell them to get to the free throw line. You know, all teams go cold at points during the game, but the good teams still find ways to score.
Gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. King, right side. From 13, number 81. Makes it off the glass.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Number 25 unloads from 13. Goes back up. No good from Bates.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Back to King. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
Gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Number 7 tries again, and it's good on the way up.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He just is one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
And he is also a tireless worker under the glass, Steve. More than a few guys have been on the receiving end of one of his elbows when the rebound is up for grabs. He uses his body very well.
Number 25, defended by King. The pass to Santos. Can't hit.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
And King, here we go. And the jumper falls for him. 5 points in the game. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
And so here's the home team. They trail by 1. Number 25, defended by King. Number 25, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Number 18, can't nail the jumper.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Number 25, and there's the rejection. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. Gets it to go.
Tell you what, since the end of the first quarter, he has really come alive.
Being about 35% from the floor, not much falling for them. Here's King, and that's good off the glass that time. King's got his first points of the game. Gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Pass it to Rosario. Shot clock at 6. Number 2. It's good from about 19 feet. 6 points for him.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Shoots from the elbow. No good from King.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just planks the open jumper.
Number 25. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. The three. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Can't get the layup. Gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
For your Grizzlies. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good for Miller.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play. And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
Number 10. Shooting 1.
From deep three-point range. And the first half ends in a close one. The home team leading by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome, everyone. Damon Bruce here. It's time to review all the goings-on from half number 1. At the midway point, the home team is playing very well. They've been having their way inside, a huge lead when it comes to points in the paint, making it very hard to defend against them. And slugging it out so far are the visitors. They're racking up the assists, great passing in the early going. And that does it for us here in the studio. Thanks so much for joining me. And now, back out to Kevin and the gang.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Four on the shot clock. No luck.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
Number 6, blocked. And it ends up out of bounds, and they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the home team has possession. They lead by 4. Miller outside. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Number 18, covered by Miller. Ball stolen. Pass to Rosario. Backing down. Number 4. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It's just been one of those days for him. He has really struggled.
Number 6. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 5.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Pass to Miller. Rosario. 6 to shoot. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear. Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Clock at 6. Number 21. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. The pass to Rosario. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
They get the rebound. Shot denied. Miller outside. Number 55. There's the block. They recover it. Number 21. Number 10. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
This is to Miller. Releases from 15. Number 36. Shot is blocked. Number 14. Defended by Rosario. Six on the shot clock. Number 6, Money from the wing. 7 points in the game. He has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Rosario. Gets an open look and hits.
Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is the long-range shooting. I mean, he can knock down shots from anywhere, and, of course, that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
And you know what? He's like a tank when he's coming down the lane. Lay into him as hard as you can. You're not going to be able to knock him off balance.
That's good.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Miller. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Plenty of space. That's good. He's got 6.
He is just so good from that range, guys.
You know, never mind with the height advantage he had there. .24 seconds left in the third. Number 18, covered by Miller. Miller grabs the miss.
Yeah, trying to put a little mustard on the hot dog there. That was just convert the shot. Come on.
Three from the inbound. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The away team leading by just 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. Number 18 trains the three-pointer.
Well, they're in great position here, and it's thanks in large part to their three-point shooting.
You called that right. They are lighting it up from behind the arc this half.
Number 7. And it comes off the front of the rim. Gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Shot clock at 6. Number 34. No good with the layup.
The defender was in his jersey that time, Steve.
And it rattled him. He clearly was not comfortable at all on the release.
Number 4. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Number 18. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First one falls for him.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
And so he hits both.
Kevin, this is a strong free throw shooting team, and they've stayed true to form so far, converting with outstanding accuracy.
Pass to Rosario. Number 36. Soft touch off the glass. But plenty of drama in this one so far.
And I would not be surprised if it goes right down to the buzzer.
Gets the bucket.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Back to Miller. Number 55. Up and in from the low block. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. There's the pick. And King, here we go. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from King. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Miller outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Number 36. The shot is off. Gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Uncovered. Bullseye.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Has some information for us, Doris.
Hi, guys. I got a chance to hear what the home team head coach was saying to his players. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them 3 points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
That's good.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well. And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Here's King. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Gives him the lead pass, and good on the basket. Book it.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
Now, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
Six on the shot clock. Can't hit.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter. Number 18. .132 left here in the fourth quarter. Number 21, defended by Rosari. 3 on the clock. Number 34, the feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
And defensively, they're starting to look for answers because ever since halftime, they've been disjointed out there.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Number 4. And it's off from three-point range. Number 6, defended by Rosario. The 11-footer, and the bank shot is good.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
5 on the clock. Number 21 puts up the baby hook, and that one's good.
This is going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
But I'm standing in the center. The water's rising, same as every late November. I'm practicing my jumper while the television glows. Another scandal in the city, yeah, that's how the story goes. They're arguing in chambers while the children skip their meals. Promises like bubbles, man, I wonder how it feels to sleep behind the gate while the streets are losing hope. I'm just trying to find the rhythm, trying hard to find the road. And the ball goes up, but the world stays down. Evie is the head that's never gonna wear the crown. Oh, Manila, you're a beauty in a broken frame. We're just shooting at the stars while they're playing with our names. Just a swish in the dark.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. It's Tuesday Hoops, and it's next. It's
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And for the home team, here's Giles, and he hits the jump shot.
And he's on the board early.
The first to strike there. Nice hoop.
They set the screen. Misses from close range.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
He got right to the cup using that screen.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I briefly spoke with the home team's head coach. This is a team that loves to run, and he wants to see them do what they love. Fast break basketball should be on the menu today, guys. We'll enjoy watching it.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. This one for three. Count that one.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Just 5 on the clock. Fires the three. The shot is off.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Really left alone that time. 6 points for him.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100% can't do better than that.
Number 10. Can't get the putback. Gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. That's good.
And Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. You know, he's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And also, he catches a lot of defenders off balance, Steve, with his ability to pull up and drain shots off the bounce. It's a very effective skill to have. The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Giles. Number 10. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all. They've been able to score with ease.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so he wanted to get a timeout to talk it over and try to tighten things up here.
You know, a part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout.
Looking to end the run. Second chance shot. The shot's good from Forbes.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. 6 to shoot. 0. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
They had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
.151 left in the first quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the bucket.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Boss.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Shot clock at 6. Number 7. And the rejection by James. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. There's a minute left to play in the first. Passes to Blake. Nice D from Boss.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Number 7. Number 35. And he trims the lead to single digits.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
.32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Number 15. And the shot falls short this time.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Number 8. And nothing is falling for him right now. Number 7. Cannot hit. And that does it for the first quarter. The away team leading by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
And it's been beautiful basketball to watch, guys. Really sharing and moving the ball. And as a result, they've got a great flow going.
Hand in glove, 5 guys working as one. The power of the fist, we call it. They've racked up a bunch of assists.
Number 6. And that one's good.
When it came off that screen, the defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
In a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Number 15. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Gentlemen, Ray Allen is arguably the greatest three-point shooter in NBA history. It's a shot crafted by endless reps in the gym, and he thinks being a bit, quote, obsessive-compulsive may have fed into his legendary dedication. He recalled back when he was 8 years old. He always had to make 5 left-handed layups and 5 right-handed layups before he could leave the gym. But one day, another team needed the gym, and he had to leave before he could complete his ritual. He said, "I cried. It messed up my day." Guys, it sounds strange, but that's Ray.
But Doris, for all of his downsides, that devotion to repetition is part of what's made Allen such an amazing shooter. At the end of the day, it certainly worked for him. Gets it to go. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. The 15-footer, and the shot is good.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
And Steve, even more than that, this is what I think of when I think of him. Late in the fourth quarter, time winding down. They've got one shot to win the game. He's your man. He's the guy I'm looking for to make it happen.
Number 34. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Pocket 6. Number 10. Blocked. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Leaps for it, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 0, and it's blocked. He's got a clear path. Number 7. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. To the paint, taken away. He feeds it to Forbes. Shot clock at 5. With the floater, and he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
There's the screen. Number 2. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. 6 on the shot clock.
And, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
And a miss there off the inbound.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Here's Forbes, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one drops. He ties it up. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, you know, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting to stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
Zero. Knocks down the 3 ball. He has 5.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
They set the pick. Deflects the pass. And here comes the break. Number 6. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, here's a guy who gives the coach the luxury of a very simple play call, which is just the ISO. Get him the ball and get out of the way, and good things are going to happen.
And I've also got to say, Steve, that I really like how he's able to adapt defensively to really whatever the situation is. There are a number of ways he can come at you at that end of the floor.
He's perfect from the line this time. And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. Feeds to Forbes. Number 10 sinks the triple. 5 points in the game.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Giles. The offensive rebound. Number 2. Tries yet again. Number 10. They swipe it. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. 0. Blocked. Here's the pass to Forbes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Number 19. And a miss there on the triple. Number 6. And that one's on target from the wing. He's got 10. And the first half ends in a close one. The away team up 3. Stay right where you are for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll see you in just a bit for the start of the second half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Happy Tuesday to all of you from us at 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. Some good basketball for the away team. The three-point shooting, ridiculous. They're knocking down everything. And for the home club, it's been all hustle. Outstanding bench production. They've gotten a very nice lift, and that's made a huge difference for them on the scoreboard. That'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Thanks so much. I'm Damon Bruce. Now let's get back out to Kevin Harlan for the second half of play.
the Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Being 41% for the game. The dish now to Forbes. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Forbes has got 6 points.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Here's Giles. It's rebounded by Forbes. Forbes has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. For the lead, gets it to go. Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Shot clock at 6. Number 19. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Being for the game at 42%. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Giles. Have the space there, but it's offline.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Tries from 10. Can't hit. Gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To stop the drought, and that one's good.
I don't know of too many other players, Kevin, who have his level of concentration offensively. He just seems to have that singular focus you need as a shooter that, even if a defender's all over you, you still just lock in and let it go.
That's exactly right. And what also comes to mind with him is his persistence on the offensive boards. His second chance points always add up.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. They set the pick. Dishes at the Blake. Baseline try. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. Blake hits them both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Number 19. No good on the triple. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. He dishes it to Blake. And good on the basket. Book it. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Launches it. No good. Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
And I'm sensing, guys, this game really starting to swing their way.
To me, it seems like they're taking charge as their lead gets more and more comfortable.
Number 6. From the top of the key, he buries it. 6 points for him.
Now, he's really stood out for his club today. Even though they're struggling a little bit, he's doing his part.
There's the triple. Can't get it to go.
Even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
Fires from the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the third. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Here's the screen. Number 8. They get the rebound. Goes back up. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
And the home team has possession. They trail by 6. 1:15 left in the third.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Tries from 10. And it's in off the backboard. He's got 6.
Once he gets inside like that, even an excellent defensive effort isn't enough.
From past the arc, shot is off. Great D that time. 19 seconds left here in the third quarter. Number 15, off the mark from 16 feet out. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The away team up 6. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Puts it up. Rebounded by Forbes. Forbes has got 4 rebounds in this game. 6 on the shot clock. Number 34. Good on the baseline, Jay.
You know, role players can make big differences in games, and he's showing he can get it done out there.
And the layup's good off the glass.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
Being in this game, 45%. The feed to Forbes. Can't get it to go. Here about 46% for the game. There's the pick. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, despite that possession, something I've liked is that they've really been in control while getting out to this lead. They've kept the turnovers down.
Number 2. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Giants. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
The 15-footer, number 35, number 34. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
From 12 feet out, here's Giles. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, guys. I got a chance chance to hear what the home team head coach was saying to his players. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, "We've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us." Kevin, can they tighten their D?
Number 10 hits the three-point bomb.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. There's a good screen. 5 on the clock. Pushing it up. Number 35 rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Shooting for Charlotte. Number 10. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. There's a screen. Number 19. Offensive rebound. Can't get it to fall. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Giles, and airballs the triple. That one was way off. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Number 10, the finger roll finish at the bucket. Pretty well at 46% from the floor. Number 10. That's good.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
.139 left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Number 10. Number 35. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
What a clutch performance. He loves being in these situations. Just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
The visitors with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Can't connect from short range. Gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Number 10. The putback. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
He could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Dynamic work right there. Throw down that rebound.
Yes, sir.
No need to back it out if you're in position for the dunk.
Here's Giles. Sinks it.
Oh, what a clutch shot. That could be the difference maker.
Big, big moment in this game.
.20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Poke loose. To tie it up. Misses the three. And they commit an intentional foul. This is another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool with the line and polish it off.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.
Beat drops, a beat hip-hop stadium at the tempo. Yeah, you know the name. From the city courts to the big arenas. Lace them up. It's Icba time. Let's get it. Step on the hardwood, hear the whole crowd roar. The stadium is shaking right down to the floor.
Lace them up tight, feel the heat on the floor. When I step in the paint, hear the crowd give a roar like a young Kai Soto. I'm reaching the ceiling, I'm blocking the vision, I'm hurting your feeling. Got the Calvin the Boover energy beats on the loose. I'm squeezing the defense and drinking the juice. Coming in fast like a Jason Castro blur. The blur in the jersey, a literal purr of the engine, the motor, the driving the soul. ICBA, man, I'm taking control. Fast break, heart rate, elevating the weight. Check the scoreboard, man, it's never too late. From the streets of Manila to the lights of the gym, we're attacking the iron.
Welcome, Damon Bruce with you as we get ready for NBA action here on 2K Sports Friday.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And for the home team, here's Maverick and the pass to Phillips. The train, that's good.
Yeah, and he's a bomber. I mean, that's what I love about him. He's as good a three-point shooter as you'll see, and of course has the green light to let it fly anytime he wants.
And Steve, he's earned a nickname that's familiar to anybody that's followed basketball, the microwave. There's no slow build-up with him. All he needs is one shot to go down, and it can set him off, turn him into a real scoring machine. He cooks with gas, not electricity.
Here's Maverick, number 33. Can't connect from short range. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. He said they'll have to do a good job moving their feet on the defensive end or they'll get dunked on all night. He told me that they are very aware of the slashers and finishers they're facing and will try to turn them into jump shooters. Let's see how successful they are, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 6.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Pass to Maverick. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Well, you hate to be the guy asked to guard him because he's just so dominant, so quick and explosive. Tough to stay in front of him.
Here's Maverick. He passes to Phillips. Kept alive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Roberson. It's rebounded by Phillips. Gone 2 of 6 from the field. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Number 33, defended by Phillips. And that one is stuffed right through.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounce ability.
And to start out this game, about 43%. Number 33 gets the 14-footer to fall. He's got 5.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
You know, defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to right there.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him on.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. I mean, he's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender.
Number 12. And he drops it in from the low post.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Passes to Roberson. Number 33. And he can't jam it through. Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Now the pass to Maverick. And the layup's good off the glass. .146 left to play in the first. Number 19, defended by Cruz. That's good.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Pass to Myers. Feeds to Jackson. Here's the screen. Passes it to Cruz. Shot clock at 6. Off on the layup. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Number 19 can't get it to go. Doing quite well in these early minutes, 55%. That's good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Number 30. Number 32 hits despite the tough D.
Boy, he's got a real comfort level with the mid-range game. I mean, he's got the ability not to let the defense bother him when he's locked into that shooting zone.
The pass to Cruz. Fires, high post, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Well, it's definitely been a shootout, but the team that can start playing some defense might have an edge.
From 18 feet away, and that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. The away team, they're up by 2, and the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong, and they put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
Number 19. Number 32. Right through the D for the layup.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Pass to Cruz. He's against King. Fade away. The shot's good from Cruz. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. King, left side. There's a good screen. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
He climbed all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy over-the-back call there.
Has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. Passes it to Maverick. Wide open look. And yes, sir, that one drops. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Number 9, defended by Maverick. It's stolen, and they're moving it up. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws.
Well, he gives his team such a boost when he's on the floor offensively, Kevin, just because of his ability to anticipate the game, to make the right pass, make the right play, and all the intangibles he brings to the table.
And I tell you, another quality that separates him from the crowd is the way he will fight his way through any screen in front of him. I mean, he just takes pride in not losing his man easily.
He hits both from the stripe.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Number 33, defended by Maverick. Lock at 6. It's rebounded by Phillips. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And this is where you just start picking apart the defense, and now you take their confidence away. You can really take control of this game.
Off his foot, and the ref saying he kicked it. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Number 33 drops it in from 11 feet. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pulls it up. Misses off the left iron.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Number 9, defended by Maverick. Number 10, busts the J after the cagey pass fake. 10 points for him. Here's Maverick. He has 6. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
That's his first personal foul. Third team.
Off the inbound pass, and Roberson pulls it down. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
That's his first personal foul.
Number 9, defended by Maverick. Pass to Roberson. 5 on the clock. And he hits it to tie the game up. Roberson's got his first bucket in this one. Getting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting to stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
Home team on D. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 7.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
There's 1:40 left here in the second. Number 25. No good off the front iron.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
Off his leg, and it's whistled a kick. Six on the shot clock. Here's Maverick.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
No good with the wing jumper.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Here's Maverick. He's got 6. Here's Phillips. The shot is off.
They haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And there's the pass to Maverick. Comes up empty down low.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Number 33. No good on that last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time.
And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Happy Tuesday to all of you from us at 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. Plenty of hustle from the home team, and give them credit defensively. They're boxing out, controlling their defensive backboards. On the other side, the visitors looking pretty solid as well. Their defensive intensity is something to be seen. They're blocking shots left and right. Maverick has been the X factor. He's carved up the D like a hot knife through a warm cliche. Great play so far. And that'll be it for us here. Thanks so much for joining me. Now it's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We hope to see you around next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Being 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Pass to Roberson. Backs him down. Six to shoot. For the lead. It's rebounded by Phillips. Being at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Pass to Maverick. The shot's good from Phillips. He has 5.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly. Nice rebound in traffic, and that's his job.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Number 33, defended by Roberson. Rejected by Roberson. Number 9, and he makes good on his first shot of the game.
I don't know of too many other players, Kevin, who have his level of concentration offensively. He just seems to have that singular focus you need as a shooter that, you know, even if a defender's all over you, you still just lock in and let it go.
But, Steve, we've got to give him credit for his skill as a distributor, too. I mean, he has a great feel for his teammates, and that leads to a lot of his assists and a lot of easy baskets for his team.
Pass to Roberson. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
And the shot is good. He has 7.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. The pass to Cruz. Had the space there, but it's offline. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Roberson. Defended by Cruz. Fades back, and that one's good. Roberson's got 6 points.
Kevin, gorgeous fadeaway there. I mean, that's one way to beat some tight defense.
He passes to Myers. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Number 32, defended by Myers. Some solid defense from Myers. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Jackson off the pick from Myers. Jackson gets the bucket.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Tries again. No good. Some solid defense there from Myers. 1:39 left in the third. Number 7. Number 10, defended by Maverick. Number 19, buries the long-range jumper. 5 points in the game.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Passes it to Maverick. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Maverick. Back to Jackson. The pass to Maverick. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Maverick's got 8.
You know, role players can make big differences in games, and he's showing he can get it done out there.
Just his first attempt, and he drops that one in. Here's Maverick. 8 points for him.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would, too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one, too.
No good for Myers. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Number 10 gets the jumper from the corner to form. He's got 12.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Cruz. A floater, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That's good from Cruz. 7 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Number 9. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
Number 9. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The home team, they're up by 1.
All right.
And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Here's Maverick. Passes it to Myers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Number 2. The shot, no good.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
It seems to me that anytime the game is on the line, he's perfectly willing to be the hero, or the GOAT for that matter. And that's what it takes to be clutch in big situations. You can't be afraid to fail.
And he is also a tireless worker under the glass, Steve. More than a few guys have been on the receiving end of one of his elbows when the rebound is up for grabs. He uses his body very well.
No good from Myers. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. There's the pass to Mack. Here's Phillips. Maverick. They shoot again. No good from Phillips. Number 9. And it's off from three-point range. Inside. The jump hook. The shot is off.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Roberson, defended by Maverick. Number 33, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for the visiting team had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He really wants them to try to push the tempo here, see if they can get a few easy buckets in transition, saying, listen, we're playing station to station right now. Let's try to catch them off guard, guys. Let's see if they can do exactly that, Kevin.
Number 33, defended by Roberson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Down low. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And Clark, they're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't think the clock is a factor right now, at least not yet. I mean, they don't need to change their pace of play. Keep attacking.
Yeah, I agree. You got to make sure you take your time, but start to be more effective and efficient with each possession, and you got to buckle down defensively.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Number 12. Nice open look, but it's no good. Gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Pass to Roberson. Shot clock at 6. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Roberson pulls it down.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Number 25, defended by Phillips. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Mavericks checked in for Jackson. He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Maverick. Number 33. They get it again. Pass to Phillips. Here's Maverick. To end the run. Off the left rim and out.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that, Clark. Just based on that, you'd think the rebounding gap would be huge.
Clock at 6. Number 9. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Jackson. We're going the other way.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the pass to King. Number 32. It's rebounded by Myers. Shot on the wing. The shot's good from Cruz. And so they get the victory here at home. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Hi and welcome. I'm Damon Bruce and you're watching 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And for the home team, here is Ross. Pass to Perkins.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
Well, you know, when they need a big three, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
And you know what, Steve? We also have to talk about his shooting. I mean, the fact that he copes with tight D better than anyone is something to make note of. His percentage stays the same, and if he's wide open, he's automatic.
Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Ross kicks to Miller. With the teardrop, gets it to go. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I briefly spoke with the home team's head coach. Doing a good job staying tight on their perimeter shooters is something that he wants his guys to focus on. He knows how much this team can hurt you if you give them too much room on the perimeter, and they're determined not to let that happen in this one, gentlemen.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the three ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
On the wing, Miller. From the arc. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Johnson outside to the inside. And he jams it with authority.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Ross gets a screen for Miller. Here's Perkins. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. He dishes it to Ross. Ross gets a screen for Miller. Here's Perkins. Can't make good off the screen.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Now Miller. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Ross dishes to Miller. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. Johnson with it. Fires the three. And that one's good.
Boy, when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like he can, what a huge bonus that is.
Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Ross. Count it from 12.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Johnson with it. Number 8. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
Number 8.
The first one falls. And so he hits both.
Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Perkins with the screen. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Perkins gone 1 of 4 so far. 0. And they're moving it up. No good from Perkins.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
Count the bucket.
Assist from number 8.
Gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. 0. And the 3 ball is good. He has 5.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Number 2. And a missed layup.
That's what they call the $1 million move with the 10-cent finish.
Number 8. Knocks down the three ball.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Lee outside. Clock at 6. Number 2. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. 12 seconds left to play here in the first. Number 1. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. Here's Lee. Lets it go with the 3. Got it off in time, but it's no good. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The away team up 8. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. The second quarter beginning in just a moment. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
And it's been beautiful basketball to watch, guys. Really sharing and moving the ball. And as a result, they've got a great flow going.
Hand in glove, 5 guys working as one. The power of the fist, we call it. They've racked up a bunch of assists.
0, defended by Flores. Number 2. Number 1. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Lee left side. 6 to shoot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Well, he really makes things happen offensively for this club. And as a defender, when you go against him, you have to get help defensively. So it's important for your defense to really communicate with him out on the floor.
And also, Steve, I think he's really smart with the basketball. Very smart. When you're playing with him, your only job is to get open, because when you do, and if you do, he'll put it on the platter for you. Room service style.
They set the pick. No one near him. Offensive rebound. That's good.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Misses the layup.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Miller, the pass to Ross. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line, number 2.
That free throw good from Ross. And both free throws good for Ross.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
Number 7.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Still haven't seen them miss a shot from the line in this quarter, so they're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
Well, they're cashing in from the line. I mean, they're making them pay for fouling them right now.
Ross kicks to Lee. He feeds it to Miller. 11 feet away. That's good. Miller's got 6 points. He's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. There's a screen. Johnson, the feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Here is Ross. Feeds to Lee. Bangs home the trifecta. Lee's got 6 points in the quarter.
Shooting much better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, their offense has really come alive. Can they come back and even it up? That's the question. Didn't matter that he was surrounded. He was the guy who muscled everybody else out of the way to get that board.
Count that one.
Great-looking bounce pass to set up that play. Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there, and now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
So it's the visitors now. Wide open look. 6 on the shot clock.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
The dish now to Ross. He kicks it to Miller. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good for Miller. Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Fazekas. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
being inefficient, 53% from the field. Here is Ross, who's guarded by Johnson. Miller, that's for two. Misses the jumper. Gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Pass to Johnson. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got his third rebound tonight. Number 44. Number 2. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. 8 points for Johnson.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And I've also got to say, Steve, that I really like how he's able to adapt defensively to really whatever the situation is. There are a number of ways he can come at you at that end of the floor.
And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
.54 seconds left in the first half. To the paint. Here's Ross. And that's going to be out of bounds. No keep possession. Lee's checked in for Ross. Here's Lee. He's got 6. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Lee's got 9.
Well, he's really starting to get in the flow now. A nice groove. That's his second here in the quarter, after none in the first.
From 17 feet out, and that one hits back iron.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Now the feed to Miller. Off with the layup. Gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Number 32. An absolutely remarkable shot at the buzzer.
Wasn't it ever? It doesn't get any better than that, fellas. Woo! The definition of much in the clutch.
He wasn't going to let anyone else take that shot. He wanted that ball.
And so that brings the first half to a close. The away team up 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome, everyone. Damon Bruce here. It's time to review all the goings-on from half number 1. Some good basketball for the away team.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You have to like what we're seeing from Miller.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
Gets it to go. He's got 8.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. It gave him a wide open look there.
Pass to Ross. Kicks to Perkins. All sorts of time. No good.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
No up. Some solid defense here from Ross. That's good. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Just 5 to shoot. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, just as we expected, they've made the most of their chances at the free throw line. That's definitely been a factor so far.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Number 8. And good on the basket. Book it. He's got 10.
You know, he's a little bit of an unknown commodity, Kevin. I mean, he may be able to use that to his advantage, sneak up on some folks.
Lays out. Number 2. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
Key is to avoid mistakes and make each possession count.
Yeah, and I think the tendency can be to really rush or push the game a little bit. I think they need to avoid that.
Dishes to Johnson. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Lee outside. The pass to Perkins. Shot clock at 6. They need this. The rebound by Johnson.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
Lee kicks to Ross. They get it again. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Fazekas. Blocked. They get it back. Pass to Johnson. Goes up again. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Perkins. And he's finally able to knock one down. Perkins got 5 points so far. Gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Lee. There's the triple. The shot is off. Gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Number 2. Good on the baseline, Jay. 8 points for him.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And he's a great three-point shooter, too, especially when he lets it go from one of those corners. He doesn't miss many of those. He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
He passes to Perkins. Drops one in from the wing. Perkins got 4 points now in the quarter. Gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Jacks up a three. The shot will not go. Gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. The rebound by Johnson. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Number 7. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Being just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. There's a good screen. Here is Ross. Puts up the baby hook. Number 32 can't get it to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The away team up by 16. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here is Ross. Miller up on top. He dishes it to Ross. Five on the clock. Some solid defense from Johnson.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
On defense, the home team. They trail by 16.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Here is Ross. He feeds it to Lee. The dish to Miller. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
It's been a good one for Miller. 10 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
Oh, they have to be. I mean, he's not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, I mean, it's his.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good for Miller.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. 0. And Miller with the block. Gets the bucket.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Perkins with the bucket.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Fazekas. Perkins pulls it in.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
he's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for the visiting team had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
Here's Fazekas. It's good from the top of the key. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Number 2. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, they've really won the battle of the boards in this one, Kevin.
Lets it go from the wing. Number 10. The layup off target. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. No good from Lee. Gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Feeds to Johnson. Six to shoot. Number 8 gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And you're right, their ability to get the rebound, a big help here.
Always a big help, and because of that effort, they're going to win going away.
Ross has jumped in for Lee. From the field, 44%, not bad. Here is Ross. He's guarded by Johnson. Miller, no luck. Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Fazekas. Perkins pulls it in. Perkins got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ross dishes to Perkins. He kicks to Ross. With the floater, that's good. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Johnson attacking. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'll be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
Now, here is Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Number 2, the finger roll finish at the bucket.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Johnson outside. And stolen by Miller. Here is Ross. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Miller. For the 3. Offensive rebound. Number 44. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Johnson can't hit. Gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Can't get it to go.
The alley-oop is such a fun play to watch, but when it doesn't convert, it's probably the wrong choice.
I guess that makes that one a terrible choice.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.
CBA the longest, we playing for the crown. Hooping, shooting threes, yeah, we on the town. Fantasy league stronghold when legends take flight from the concrete jungle.
Dinig mo ba ang bawat isa sa kung ano na ang lagay nitong himig ng paligid?
We out here. Every day is a negotiation with gravity. Concrete courts, crooked rim.
Hello and welcome. Great to have you along here for the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Tuesday Hoops.
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And for the home team, down low, the layup off target.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Here's Winston from out on the wing. He knocks it down.
And they get the first bucket of the game there.
And I think it's going to be a good one.
Left side, Williams. Wide open look. That's good on the jump shot.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. When we talked about what they'll try to do on defense, he told me they're going to have to do everything they can to neutralize their opponent's high flyers, saying, quote, "We can't play above the rim like these guys, so we'll have to do our best to keep them away from the hoop." Gentlemen, easier said than done.
Thanks again, Doris. That's good from Austin. Both free throws good from Austin.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Clock at 6. Number 10, defended by Austin. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Number 13, off target with his three. Number 16, with nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
6 on the shot clock. 0. Misses the baby hook.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
Number 16, he's guarded by Williams. Number 16, the offensive rebound. Austin, no luck. Gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
That's tipped. number 3. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
A signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Number 51, and it's rejected. The pass to Winston. He dishes it to Austin. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots. Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
Number 26. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty. The way he can blast his way straight through traffic, he's really strong.
And you know what? He's a guy who will put some wood on you now. He'll throw his weight around. Bodying him up play after play can really wear you down.
Gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Number 6, smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Here's Freeman, 23, off with the layup.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's Adams. That's good. .54 seconds left to play here in the first. Number 23. Number 51. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
The feed to Balkman. No good from outside. Gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Number 26. Shooting from New York. Number 6. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Freeman. To the paint. Tipped away. Number 26 gets it to go. He has 5. Number 23. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so the first quarter is in the books. The home team up 9. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
And you could see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done.
And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
Now, here is Watson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Drive by Adams. Number 23. Reverses, and it's good on the layup.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Kicks it to Balkman. Shot clock at 6. From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
New York ball.
Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Holt. Five on the clock. It's rebounded by Balkman, being just 31% in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
The pass to Holt. Number 51. Good.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
So it's the visitors now. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Pass to Freeman. Adams with it. Here's the three. Good on the shot.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. There's the screen. 6 to shoot. Back to Lawson. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
So it's the visitors now. It's a 10-point game. Throws it up high. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed. All of the above.
Can't convert after the good screen.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. 6 on the shot clock. Number 23, defended by Adams. Good. Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Passes it to Freeman. Tries it from 19. And he connects with the jumper.
You know, offensively, he's just one of those guys that needs a touch of space to get his shot up. That's all. And if he runs his man off a screen or somehow finds an opening, that's it. He's going to let that thing go.
And perhaps the best thing about him, Steve, is the way he takes charge down the stretch of close games. The higher the stakes, the better he plays. Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Back to Lawson. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Adams. Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. It's rebounded by Holt.
Well, the defender was on him like glue, all up in his airspace. That's a very low percentage shot against that kind of defense.
Yeah, you're right. Best not to force it when you've got someone draped all over you like that. You got to move the ball on.
Number 26, Lawson defending. There's the dish to Balkman. Backs him down. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot is good. Balkman's got his second bucket. 52 seconds left to play here in the half. Back to Lawson, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
.40 seconds left here in the second. Clock at 6. From 7, and it's blocked. They set the pick. 20 seconds left in the first half of the game. Can't hit from in close. Feeds to Austin. Gets it to go. Throws it from deep. No good. And so that brings the first half to a close. The home team up 8. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Time now for the Tuesday.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And a view here of the beautiful San Antonio Riverwalk as we welcome you back to the game. Doing pretty well at 46% from the floor. There's a good screen. Number 16, he's guarded by Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Winston. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's his first trip to the line.
Winston. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Winston. Being under 40% all in all for the game. Now here's Williams. Lets it go from deep. Shot is off.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
5 to shoot. Lets a floater go. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Number 16. At the line for 1.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot. Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
There's the pass to Winston. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's the screen. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Number 3. Off target at the rim. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Williams. No good. Being here about 46% for the game. Number 3. The shot is good off the backboard. He's got 6. So it's the visitors now. They trail by 11. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Williams, 0. It's rebounded by Austin. Austin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Number 16. The shot is off. Being 39% from the floor. Not their best. To the middle. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And I've also got to say, Steve, that I really like how he's able to adapt defensively to really whatever the situation is. There are a number of ways he can come at you at that end of the floor.
Austin, no luck.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Williams with the ball. 0. Good. A nice assist for Williams. 7 points in the game.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Number 13. Offline with his 3. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And the basket good. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. 1:37 left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Austin. Austin's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
But they'll get another chance.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Full 24-second shot clock. Number 24. Can't cash in from close range. Around 44% in this third quarter. Left side Williams. No one near him. Can't hit.
And, you know, the rebounding edge here has been key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys, you're absolutely right. It's made all the difference.
Zero. Can't get it to go.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. And the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided. And if they're smart, they will hold for the last shot.
That's got to be the objective here, Steve.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for goals, Williams. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Williams drops them both. 7 seconds left in the third. Number 24. And he gets it to go from the high post. He has 6. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The home team up by 10. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Williams attacking. Up again. Cleans up the mess with the savage putback flush.
Now that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
Well, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
The 1-2 punch. Gotta love it.
Number 24, defended by Freeman. No luck. Here's Williams. Williams gets a screen from Balkman. Freeman. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game. Doing reasonably well, 45%. There's a screen. Number 23. The shot no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Williams gets the bucket. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Seems to me that anytime the game is on the line, I mean, he's perfectly willing to be the hero, or the GOAT for that matter. And that's what it takes to be clutch in big situations. You can't be afraid to fail.
And what I like, quite honestly, is his rock-solid consistency offensively. You know he's going to put the ball in the basket for you every game.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. I got a chance to hear what the home team head coach was saying to his players. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Number 16, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
Outside Williams. And he drops it in from the low post. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Feels like a flip has been switched at halftime because both teams now really getting after it.
And it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
It's rebounded by Freeman. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Holt. Hits the three-point bomb.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And here is Williams. From the arc. Number 10. Nice D from Austin. Gone 1 of 3 on the night. Pass to Holt. The trade. That is good.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Well, good timeout, guys, because this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting the stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. 0. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. For the 3. It's rebounded by Austin.
I think the lead they built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a plus 10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboard.
Number 3. It's good from in time.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from him. He's been passing up his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones he takes. He's got to be more aggressive.
Number 13, defended by Winston. Williams' shot is off.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And the basket by Austin.
Impressive play there, and they have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
Back to Williams. There's the 3, and that one's good.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Williams comes with a double team. Rocket 6. And the dunk by Austin.
Some big-time power on that putback.
I got to admire the perseverance, don't you? He worked for that one so hard.
Went after it.
Yeah, that's what offensive rebounding is all about, Kevin. Anticipation and grinding for those second chances.
Gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. Number 16, he's guarded by Williams, and so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession. Now off the inbound. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Pushing it up. Six to shoot. Tries it from 19. A shot's good from Winston.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
And so the home crowd is treated to a win. How much to be critical of with this win, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.
Dinig mo ba ang bawat isa sa kung ano na ang lagay
nitong himig ng paligid, nakapikit pa rin.
Hindi ba kita na kung